Good morning, good people. It's my pleasure to join you once more. Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thanks. So it is indeed my fourth nation. This is my second year attending this annual hallmark event, providing a crucial platform for dialogue on the profound impact of digital transformation. An agenda that resonates deeply with the heartbeat of our nation's progress. The theme of this year's summit, Synergies in Digital Transformation and AI, underscores the pivotal role that technology plays in shaping the future of our nation. In just under 10 years, technology has permeated every facet of our lives, reshaping industries, economies, and societies. If you look at this theme, the first word there, synergies, espouses the fact that it is incumbent upon all of us to work together as we navigate this digital landscape and trajectory. So we have to work together. Whether we are in the public sector or in the private sector, we have to go through this thought process together so that we see how to effectively position ourselves in the face of digital transformation, emerging technologies in the operational environment. Like most societies angling for a strategic placement around technological Welcome, Governor. Like most societies angling for a strategic placement around technological innovations for economic development, Kenya is doing everything to be counted as an influential participant at the artificial intelligence table. This strategy is spurred on by the bottom-up economic transformation agenda 2022-27, which is our overall policy framework in government, the philosophy on the basis of which everything we are doing in government is anchored. Through this agenda, we have an ongoing sectoral reform process whereby a team of diverse Kenyan professionals have been tasked with evaluating the operational environment to see how we can reposition ourselves effectively in that space, in the midst of dynamism in our operating environment. I want to appeal to all of you to take advantage of that process so that we espouse what, in our view, are some of the attendant recommendations that we need to consider moving forward to strengthen or improve our policy, legal, and regulatory framework in the face of technological advancement. We have to embrace new technologies in our operational environment. But within that same realm, we must have an enabling policy, legal, and regulatory framework. I don't want you to leave that thought process to government. We have to think together so that we come up with that enabling environment, a sound foundation on the basis of which these technological interventions can be anchored. That sector working group has already given us a draft report. We have extended their tenure by another 3 months. So you still have the opportunity. In fact, even recommendations emanating from this summit should find their way into that sector working group so that as a country, we think of what we need to do jointly in the face of some of these emerging technologies from a policy, legal, and regulatory perspective. This, of course, will include, but not limited to, how to integrate AI within that framework. And this will precede the formulation of a comprehensive strategy and policy in that regard. Acknowledging the interconnected nature of these activities, steps are being taken to establish a roadmap for the safe and secure development of AI. Emphasizing the necessity of regulatory systems to govern AI, our ministry underscores the importance of collaborative efforts on a global scale. On the global platform, we keep on being invited to workshops, summits like this one, to discuss the issue of AI. Kenya cannot be an exception in this regard. And that's why, depending on unfolding events from time to time, we must sit together and think together. Meaningful collaboration, therefore, ladies and gentlemen, is imperative among us as leaders in this space, and it is essential, if not imperative, to effectively address the risks associated with frontier AI and capitalize on its significant opportunities across various domains. In addition, with a plan to place the country on a path of global competitiveness, the legal, policy, and regulatory frameworks have to be realigned with current global standards. Anything that we do, we must benchmark with global best practices. I keep on getting the question that what are you doing as a ministry in the face of this massive digitalization? Are you not exposing the country to threats with the digitalization that you are pursuing with zeal? And my answer has always been simple, that we cannot run away from technology. We have to embrace technology, but in that very midst of embracing technology, we must put in place an elaborate risk mitigation framework to ward off the threats. One of those, of course, the issue of cyber insecurity. Let me assure you that as government, we are alive to this fact. And as we pursue our digitalization agenda, we are also correspondingly ensuring that we have got an elaborate risk mitigation framework around everything that we are doing so that we don't unnecessarily expose ourselves to unwarranted risks. And in that same regard, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to assure you that the massive data that is coming into the hands of government, data belonging to the public but coming into the hands of government in the course of digitalization, we have an appropriate framework that would ensure that that data remains both private and secure to the largest extent possible. We plan to place the country on a path of global competitiveness. And one of the critical success factors in this regard is digitalization. The only avenue that we have as a country to re-engineer how we are operating in all facets of the economy is by embracing technology. So we cannot really run away from technology. And as a ministry, we recognize the transformative potential of artificial intelligence in improving service delivery across diverse sectors of the economy. This technology has the capacity to revolutionize existing systems by enhancing efficiency, accuracy, and accessibility, thereby promising to transform service delivery methods, improve outcomes, and optimize resource allocation and, by extension, utilization. And so, as we navigate the rapidly evolving landscape of the digital area, it is important that we harness the power of collaboration and synergy to unlock new opportunities for growth. Harness the power of collaboration and synergy. And I keep on telling you people that don't look at us as government, and neither should we look at you as the media. We must think together, depending on unfolding events from time to time, for the benefit of the people of this great country. We need to unlock new opportunities for growth, innovation, and inclusive development. As government, our role is to put in place an enabling policy, legal, and regulatory framework. The media also has got the critical role of not just informing the public, but giving us free feedback as government on how we are performing. At no point in time, let me repeat, for purposes of clarity, will the government, this current government, have any intention of muzzling or interfering with the freedom of the media. That is an inalienable right enshrined in our 2010 constitutional dispensation. We want you to enjoy that independence to the largest extent possible. We want the media to be self-regulating in conformity to our 2010 constitutional dispensation. We will at no point, and for record purposes, the government at no point will interfere with the independence of the media. We don't have that intention today and in the foreseeable future.